Tony G's number 9 pick.
All right. So this was tough for me to place where I placed it, but still kind of like, why did I put it here? But I'm still putting it here. God damn it. I've loved this show. I love this show. I'm really behind on this show currently. Really behind on it.
Family Guy. Bop,
It's just,
bop.
it's so fucking good. Like, when you get back into it, you get sucked into it, and I know we can talk about all the tropes. Oh, they ripped off the Simpsons. Oh, South Park, this and that. But the fact that this thing has been resurrected like twice and it's still going strong today in 2023. Holy shit. This thing, it almost insists on itself now. They found a way to push the boundaries on Family Guy on Fox and manage to not get fucked. Like, you could watch this and see, well, oh yeah, clearly this is like right alongside South Park in terms of the horrible potty humor and violence. And no, this is on fucking Fox on Sunday nights. It's just so absurd in every regard. The horrible things that the cast is allowed to do makes it all the better. I know it's a lot of flashbacks and this and that, but this was one of those shows that when you first discovered it became something kind of special. And they haven't evolved the show a ton since then. They've tried to keep up with the times and topics and the changing of the world, but at its core base, you still get just a damn fine cartoon, an adult-themed cartoon. This is just one of those that's always going to be funny. So many rewatchable episodes that are timeless content, and I think that's a true marking of especially a cartoon aimed at adult humor.
Yeah, I have them on my honorable mentions list.
Okay.
This was like right, like I wrote them down as 10 and then scratched them out, and then I put them back as 10 and then scratched them out again. Like I was fighting on this one because I want to put them in the top 10, but for all the things you said, they deserve a high praise. But for something else that you said is lately nothing's really adapted. I remember when they came out with their first movie. Holy shit, it was on point. It was great. It was fantastic. And then since then, it's just like they did their Star Wars special, which that was kind of fun. And then it's like, what's your next thing? And there's just not. To me, it's just been coasting for about 5 to plus some years. I don't know how long. It's just been coasting. There's so much content out there, and they're not going after it. They're playing it safe. And I'm like, again, like I'm sure South Park will come up. You mentioned it already, but like South Park still is edgy and saying shit to like in making headlines. Family Guy, I don't know the last time they made a headline.
Yeah, it seems to be like every once in a while they drop an episode that's undeniable, but the rest of the season is largely forgettable. And that's kind of, like I said, they haven't adapted.
It's still fun to watch though. Even the shitty episodes are still fun.
Yep.
Now, I need to say something here. Just as well get it. My number 9 pick is also Family Guy.
Well,
I cannot believe that.
There we go.
I mean, but yeah, Family Guy is my number 9 pick as well, because you want to talk about a show with fucking staying power. I mean, like, now, granted, it has a lot to do with the fact that Seth MacFarlane is a content factory, and he just, now, I have to say this is a true story. Every word I'm about to say is true. My father got to meet Seth MacFarlane one time. It was at a piano bar in Chicago, and my dad had no idea who Seth MacFarlane was. And
did your dad talk him into not getting on that plane? Because that would be a cool fucking story. That'd be
this is long after
awesome
9
story.
No, you'll like this. He gets up there, sings some Sinatra, and my old man's like, and this guy sings Sinatra better than Sinatra. Man, he gets off stage. I just walk right up to him, shake, man, you got great Sinatra. I'm buying you your next drink. And I'm thinking, like, Dad, this guy does not need nobody buying him a drink until the end of time. Okay. And he actually, like, took a few sips, and then my old man even said, you're really good. I hope you make it.
Ugh.
And like he said something along the lines of, "Well, we'll see if my day job works out."
Fuck, that's awesome.
So like I don't even know, my old man doesn't even know that Seth MacFarlane roasted him to his fucking face.
God,
But he was just like,
great.
"You're a good singer, you're good shit." You're like, yeah, so I thought that was too funny. So whenever I see Family Guy, I always think of that little story of my old man not even knowing.
I don't know if it'll come up, but like you said, staying power and Seth MacFarlane being a content machine. He obviously the Cleveland show was a fucking disaster. Thank God that ended.
I thought it was misunderstood.
It was.
I enjoy
mustache face. This is the Cleveland
like
show.
when it's on, I enjoy it. It's not memorable.
No, it was not memorable at all.
You could tell
However,
it was the B team of Family Guy getting moved over.
Yeah,
all of his other endeavors, like
not a
the
bad
Orville,
show.
I've heard really good things about the Orville. I haven't. Really
I don't even know how to
watched a lot of
watch
that.
the Orville.
I don't either, but I've heard good things about that. But American Dad specifically, like that thing has also stood the test of time
American
because
Dad.
I think that came out in 2005, and it's still going.
Yeah, some of the
that's
humor
another
because
one
it's
that's-
political gets a
In
little
some
dated. but
regards, that show's better than Family Guy. In some
in
regards,
some, and it was definitely for a few seasons. But then you can tell Seth just kind of jumps from place to place to place and putting out fires. Now he's got so many shows going on. It's kind of like us with podcasts.
yeah.